Hello, everybody. Today I want to go over the Milestone of Radiance in Epic 7. New feature. Mostly everyone's kind of dove into this new feature. I just wanted to go over just kind of how everything works, what rewards seem to be pretty darn good within what's available within these different chests. So we'll dive right in. The first thing we will want to do is go ahead and look at the different chests and the rewards. The first one is the bronze chest. Well, if I can actually click it right. It has some pretty decent rewards. You got some Molagoras, you have the dust for artifacts, and a few epic charms and great charms. So it's a pretty decent chest. I mean, who doesn't mind getting more Molagoras? The second one on the list is the silver one. Go ahead and scroll to it first. Has some gear chest available. Very nice. And reset stones. All four of the different reset stones are in here. Always good to have. I wouldn't mind having more of those. We have a epic modification gem, also great, and even more of the powder for artifacts. So yeah, still great rewards here, even for being, second tier silver. The third tier that you can get is gold. Now this one, you get to summon a 5-star Covenant hero right off the bat, up to Finne. No limited or collaboration 5 stars, obviously. Also a great reward if you are missing Covenants, you'll get them. If you already have the Covenant, though, which I believe I have every Covenant, you get 100 of these coins for the exchange shop within the Milestone of Radiance. I'll go ahead and explain that next. Unfortunately, since if you get a dupe of a Covenant hero, you do not get to keep the dupe, which is kind of a letdown. You also do not get Covenant coins. So yeah, unfortunately, this one, it's not that great. I think it would have been great if we got to keep the duplicated hero, but it is what it is. This is all free stuff. The next one, the final tier, would be Diamond. There's 10 of these guaranteed, but you could upgrade the upgrade chests, so you could get more ML5s. But just to say, there's 10 guaranteed. Unfortunately, it's the same thing as the Covenant. If you roll a Moonlight you already have, unfortunately, those are going to be changed into 500 coins for the exchange shop here. You do not get to keep the dupe ML. I would have loved to have some duplicated ML heroes myself, but unfortunately, that is not the case. The successor, it goes all the way up to successor Teiyu, so it's a good way to pick up some older MLs maybe you're missing. Um, yeah, so the next thing I want to go into is how to actually get the currency for this feature. The one thing I want to note before I dive into that is that for this currency, the essence of Radiance, there is a cap that I'm showing you right now. The cap is 10,000. Unfortunately, um, that's just is what it is. You can't go beyond that. They don't note it anywhere, so it's something just to keep in mind that 10,000 is the cap. I don't know why there is a cap, to be honest, but that's what it is. And to get these currencies, you can do pretty much any PVE. Hunts are obviously the way to get a lot all at once. They do take up the most energy, so it does make sense. You can also do RTA, and you'll get 100 of these per win. You do not get them on losses. Right now, at least this is for at least the next one day, I should say. You get plus 30% for each one. So in this instance, 100 for an RTA match win will get you 130 until this buff goes away. And the also another thing to note, placements do not count. You do not get rewarded for placements. You can also do AI Arena, regular arena. That, unfortunately, it's pretty low. It's only 12 per match, so it doesn't really build up that fast. But All that to say is hunts are the easiest way to really build this up, but you can also just do RTA. Obviously you can do as much RTA as you want. Yeah, it'll build it up that way. The next thing I would like to cover would be the ability to upgrade. Unfortunately, I can't show it here, but anything under the diamond chest, this diamond right here, can be upgraded to the next tier. It's a 25% chance. It can stack, so a bronze can become a diamond if you get really lucky, or unlucky if you have all the ML5s already. You probably don't want too many coins, but yeah, each one can upgrade. I'm just gonna kind of show you an ML5 pull right now, also just so I can take some of this currency off the cap here. So I'll go ahead and open this. Let's see what we get. Maybe we'll get a new ML5. I don't have every ML5. Well, unfortunately, I already have Charlotte, but we get these 500 coins. The next, yeah, as you can see here, it actually shows you the probability now. It's a 25% chance. Now we're under the cap, which is great. We have 1,500 coins available for the exchange shop, so I'm going to go ahead and show that next. Kind of the rewards in here. So there is some decent rewards, but I feel like since each ML5 pull gives you 500 coins, I feel like that's going to get you a lot of these rewards already, so I think going over on coins is kind of unfortunate, because I think the coins will just kind of go to waste unless it carries over. I'm not sure on that. Whenever they decide to do another set of this, or maybe they add new items. I'm not sure how exactly that works. So the first thing, one of the rewards, which I can't show you because I already bought it, there is a light ticket for an ML5. That can get you pretty much any ML5 light hero. So that's one you definitely want to pull. The next thing, you'll probably want to buy this as well, especially if you are missing like a hero under Teiyu that you really need. This one will allow you to actually choose the hero that you want. You also have the Astrium for the Astral Forge. Get to build a specific gear set that you're looking for. Always good. There's slates, obviously instant buy, bottles, instant buy. Some of the gear is very good here. These 2,500 coin gear, it's not too bad. I mean, a 20 speed isn't going to affect me too much, but it's always I think it's always good to have those available. You have a limited 5-star hero, also great. 5-star hero, once again, if you're missing a Covenant hero, or maybe you're looking for a certain imprint, good to have. 5-star artifact, always great. You can always upgrade maybe an artifact you already have or one you're missing. And you have some other gear here, which they kind of get you started on. They're already +6. They already roll into a specific stat. So it's not too bad, but I don't think you'll need too many coins, to be honest. I feel like you'll get those coins pretty quickly, especially if you have most of the hero catalog. But yeah, I think that pretty much will cover everything here. That is, I was kind of hoping, I think the community's kind of adding some feedback to this, but it would have been nice to have the dupes of the ML5 from the chests and also the Covenant heroes from the chests. If you get a duplicate, I don't know if they're gonna maybe change that, but I just know that's just some feedback from the community that was given. So we'll wait to see. I hope they do change their mind. I mean, everyone loves duplicates. Those never go to waste. So yeah, I appreciate you watching, and thank you. And I'll see you on the next one.